Good morning, HHS. Today is Wednesday, March 13th. Coming up on today's show, we have parent-teacher conferences and theater announcements. Attention writers, Imprint, the literary magazine, is seeking submissions for the spring edition. Genres include short stories, essays, poetry, creative nonfiction, interviews, critical reviews, plays, editorials, and/or music compositions. Pick up submission guidelines in room 435. Submissions are due by Thursday, April 18th.
Tomorrow, the softball varsity team will be facing the Riverheads here at HHS, and the baseball varsity team is also here at HHS against the Riverhead. Come out and support our teams.
Every school year, parents come in and talk with teachers about their students' grades and academics. Madison has the story.
Parent-teacher conferences are on March 14th from 11 to 7. Anyone can come to conferences and you don't need an appointment.
Depending on how I'm doing in the class, or depending on if they need to or have to talk to that teacher or not.
Some students, when they think about conferences, they think about only negativity, but it could be positive.
So, sometimes my teachers will have a few things to say to my mom or dad, but other than that, I feel like it's a good thing to do, just have them check up, see how their kid's doing.
At conferences, students and parents usually try to make a better plan for the student during school.
But I do believe that they are beneficial, not only for the student, but for the parent, just to see what the student is doing correctly or incorrectly, and just to help out with the whole situation, not only at school but at home.
At parent-teacher conferences, students are allowed to come and also discuss with the teacher and their parent how they're doing in school.
I've been to a parent-teacher conference with my parents in my younger years, but my junior and senior and the upperclassmen years, I haven't really been to a parent-teacher conference with them.
After coming to a conference, you will have many thoughts and feelings on how it went.
I'm just not used to being around my parents and my teachers at the same times, and they usually don't have the same ideas, so.
Productions by Madison Kuntz.
Theater is the class where you can act out scenes and improvise. They got a new announcement about the new theater class. Susie has the story.
For Mr. Gibson. I'm the theater teacher here, and I have some new classes next year that I'd like you all to take. If you're interested, one of them is technical theater, and it features all the stuff like backstage, like working with building sets, gathering props, learning about light. So that's the technical theater class. And there's another class that's called improvisational theater, where we'll literally make it up as we go along. So those are two new classes for next year. They're open for 9th graders to 12th graders. And then that goes alongside some of the other theater classes that I have, and I encourage you to take as well. There's a Theater 1 class, Theater 2 class, and then a combined Theater 3 and 4 class. So hopefully I'll see you right here next year.
In Washington, D.C., there is a group of people that went on a march to protest for the TPS, the Temporary Protective Status. Genesis has more information on it.
Certain Harrisonburg residents and certain Harrisonburg High School students traveled to Washington, D.C. on February 12th to participate in the Temporary Protective Status March.
TPS is something that immigrants get when they come to the United States, and it's like temporary protected status. So that means that you come here and it's like kind of like a work permit or like a visa type thing, and you come and you receive that when your country's in state of like emergency, either because of war, because of gangs, like violence or anything of that. And it's important to me because I have family that came because there was a war in our country, and so they came and they received TPS, and so Donald Trump wants to take it away. So we're trying to protest in order for it to stay.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Oh, Hannah Miller likes to stay busy, but this year she's taking a break from playing soccer. Ashinafi has more information on it.
Hannah Miller doesn't like to slow down. She's a state cross-country runner and an indoor track athlete. But this year, she's taking a break from soccer.
I'm really looking forward to outdoor track this season because I've never actually committed all of my time to outdoor track. My freshman year I didn't run it, and my sophomore and junior years I played soccer and then dual sported, so I only got to run 2 or 3 track meets. But this year I will not be playing soccer, so I'm looking forward to being able to train and hopefully have some new records in outdoor track. I've been running track since the 5th grade when I moved to Skyline Middle School. Really excited. Like I said, I've never done it before, so I've gone from cross country to indoor and now getting to move into outdoor with all of my teammates and getting to spend more time with them both at practices and at meets and that kind of stuff is going to be really fun.
Today, we have Pilly cheesesteak and chicken nacho bar. Make sure to follow WSBC Online on Instagram for more news and announcements. Also check out our new sports show on the Blue Streak Broadcasting YouTube channel. That's all we have for you today, Blue Streak Soccer's Munoz.
And I'm Jeffrey Robertson. Stay classy, HHS.
You don't got a point.